Which of those covers stone, Lucas? I know you want to believe the best in people, Renee. I understand. But stone, as far as we can tell, attacked an officer. That's that. And an officer is God. You're not insulting our God. Wait. I hate that he's really thinking that officers have the right to stand above a life. They do not. I don't like it. Hey, let's just order dinner, alright? You've had a long day. I've had a long day. Let's just step away from this a bit, okay? Sure, yeah, alright. I'll get you noodles. Delicious noodles. Sure, I'll have some noodles. Noodles? Just noodles? Nothing to it? Just noodles? You failed to convince Lucas about your suspicions regarding the case, because you're really bad at retaining information that is important for detective work. Well done. Let's continue. Yes. Eli Abbas, somewhere far outside of the city walls. 14th August. Finally, the Eldritch Gods are coming. Doop. One moment. Yeah. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. There we go. Okay. August 14th. Still alive, believe it or not. No signs of radiation poisoning in either of us. We've been hit by a dust storm. However, but it's... I hate when English is doing that. We've been... Okay, nice music. We've been hit by a dust storm, however, but it's been manageable and far from as dangerous as we were led to believe. English. I'm beginning to think that the dangers have been overblown. To be fair, that's just to be expected. According to Jorge, no Team HQs sent outside the wall has ever returned, which means our research here on the area is extremely limited. That's not what is written there, but I said it anyway. Right. I think he's just moving though. I think he's just messing with me though. There's no record of any expedition outside the walls since Science City's formation. Sun's been harsh lately, and it's been a chore to get any work done during the day. It's been almost 6 months, and the climate is starting to get to me, just like here in real life. The climate change. We knew about it, but we did nothing. We got here early spring, and back then the temperatures were more bearable. I'm worried about the winter. We're not equipped for that. We're out here until we get results, whatever that means. There's too much we don't know. They didn't give us much during the briefing, just a mountain of gear, some coordinates and an instruction to dig. Still no idea what they're expecting us to find. It will be red crystals. I heard it's a good thing when you find them. This is a joke to guilt. Whatever it is, Jorge is eager to dig it up. He's out there right now. Today's the day, he told me this morning. He's been saying that all week. I really think the disappointment's starting to take its toll on him. He's pushing too hard, and I feel like he's expecting me to do the same. Oh. I do what I can, but I won't overwork myself. Progress aside, the past few days have been strange. Jorge mentioned a low hum from the dig site, and we've both been feeling unexplainably uneasy. More likely than not, we've been out here a bit too long and are starting to get a little funny. The sun is brutal, even when filtered through the dust clouds. No doubt, it would make you a little woozy. What I wouldn't give for an air-conditioned office in Science City. Elevators, vending machines, coffee machines, newspaper. I miss the comforts. When I get back to the city, I'm having waffles for a week, for all meals, just like an adult would do. Waffles for breakfast, waffles for dinner, waffles for lunch. I will sleep on waffles. I will become a waffle. I am a waffle. Soon, Eli, soon. I almost forgot. I had to look at some of my previous journal entries today. We've constantly been proving ourselves wrong about this place. That's good. Progress has come at a snail's pace, but at least we are moving. We could be dead in the water. Instead, we are engaged in a pleasant backstroke towards a reasonable conclusion. Pleasant backstroke. Not bad, Eli. Suddenly a shiver runs up your spine and you press the pen firmly against the journal page. Somewhere outside the tent, you swear you can hear Jorge calling out for you. Jorge, did you say something? He's dead, it's okay. There's not a scream, more desperate this time. He sounds distressed. Get up. Jorge, what's going on? Is this a ferret? Now's probably not the time to start organizing journals. I wish Jorge would tidy up his side of the tent. I would offer to do it, but he would never agree to it. I don't know, doesn't look so messy. Where are you, Jorge? I'm coming! Whee! Ah yes, do my bots work? Are my bots even... Are you entertained? Is my hydration bot even working? One moment. I see no hydration bot. That's not okay. That's not acceptable. Not at all. There we go. Let's go in the wrong direction. Nothing but rocky desert out this way. We're so far from the city I can't even see the wall. Jorge, are you alright? Storm or no storm, everything is covered with dust and sand. The radio hums with a gentle static. This can wait. Jorge needs my help. Oh, come on. They look like they're handling the dust storm well. Good. What a strange change of environment. Need to clean these once all this is settled. That's not what is written there. Read it. Need to clean these once all this is Need to clean these once all this settles, or our equipment will struggle. It's not that hard. It's just English words. So much stuff, and yet we still don't have everything we need. I would kill for something fresh to eat. I'll be happy to never touch another shovel in my life. Understandable. I can handle the wind. The heat is what gets me. Should be careful. Most of what's in here hasn't been exposed to the elements for a very long time. It's moving, Eli. It's fucking moving. Moving? Don't just stand there. We need to deal with this. It doesn't get out. Come on, man. What are you talking about? There's something in the fucking pots, man. Something moving. Something alive. How did you get the pot open? I'll tell you later. For now, help me to get this thing contained. What do we do? What do we need? When I saw it wriggling, I panicked and doused it with cooling spray. It recoiled and retreated back into the pod, so that might do the trick. Then again, I don't want to open it up again unless we have to. We've got some containment pods packed up somewhere. Grab them as fast as you can, alright? First things first, we need that thing contained. Don't go anywhere. Isn't both options basically the same thing? Some of our finds have been eerily similar. Nothing conclusive so far. Strange. You found the remains of human civilization? Whatever was in here has since long rotten and deteriorated. Shame. Well, I can see only a happy future. Supplies both packed and unpacked. Containment pods. I'm coming, Jorge. Baba. Let me guess, he's already infected. What the fuck are you waiting for, Eli? Hurry up! Here, take this container. Okay, I'm going to twist this thing open again, and when I do, I'm going to need you to hold the container still. I'll twist it, drop it, and you shut it. You got that? You twist it, drop it, and I'll shut it. Got it. Here goes. You better be ready. Twisting it now. Go! There. There. Got it. Got it. Let me check the pressure. Good. It's in there. What was that? I don't know, but we've got it under control now. Contained. These things are airtight. Whatever it is, it's staying put. So what now? Same as always, I guess. We log it. You should probably give HQ a call. After that, I don't know. You doing okay? I'm fine. I just need to process. Gesture to the container. Think that's where I was supposed to find? I don't know. If it was, I wonder why they would have sent just 2 of us. Go on, give them a call. I need a breather. Take it easy, okay? Made the call yet? Need any help with that containment? We're keeping a tight lid on it. Did you talk to HQ yet? Any news? Not yet. On it. New. Run, you fool. Run. The radio hums with a gentle static. Beep 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 beep. Inspect the radio. The once so impressive H.F. Boone 34 you've grown so familiar with over the past few months now seems weathered, weak, and old. Behind its trails a long rubbery tail, and next to the machine a stack of notes are held in place by paperweight. Look at the cable. The cable lies heavy on the ground, covered with dust. Tracing it along the ground leads to... Tracing it along the ground leads your gaze to the now wind-whipped solar panels you and Jorge set up a long time ago. Make a mental note to dust them off later. You ought to set aside at least a few hours for it. It can be rushed in 45 minutes, but you'll just end up redoing it a day later. You've made that mistake before. Planet would jaw a bit, Jorge. Cables. Inspect the notes. A bundle of yellow and yellowed notes is stacked and weighed down as neatly as it can be. You wrote some of them, Jorge some others. Another few still were written ages ago, it seems now, by someone whose name you don't recall. Look at my notes. Your notes are plentiful, but to be frank, boring. Almost mathematical notes from radio calls and tracking of weather, alongside a few scribbles regarding your progress. Look at Jorge's note. Many of the pages are simply numbers and doodles, but you sort through to find a few that pique your interest. Feeling sleepy, I'll try to get some sleep. That's good. Have a wonderful nappy, sleepy sleep. Little noise. Thank you for dropping in. August 1st. Bye. First, contact. Series of parts with numbers. Metallic cover and casing. Advice on how to proceed. Ask for magazines or fucking anything. Potential radio radiation, no corrosives. The greater context of the note is missing, but it reads, high chance of radiation, use no corrosive if need force, careful with the parts. Nitrile gloves only, nitrile gloves only. Use no corrosive. $89.45. You recognize the number as a frequency, but not for whom or what. Below is a doodle of a heart, and the bottom of the note reads, P.S. Eli, if you're reading this, mind your own business. Pretend you didn't read that. Write something in the note. You slide the paperweight onto the desk and pick up a stubby dull pencil. August 14th, major discovery, radioing HQ. The paper rustles gently under the weight of your pencil, even more so under the gravity of the discovery you've made. Put down the pencil. Would you also like to make a call to HQ? I think it would be useful. still enough frequency. 8945. I'm curious. Grit grinds between the aluminum frame and the plastic dial as you begin to turn it. The dial itself loosened slightly, having been gnawed at by the arid wasteland surrounding you. Instinctively, you recall the HQ's frequency, 94.6. But we're going to call 89.45. I shouldn't, but I'm curious. I'm not. All required is a slight twist of the wrist, and the dial rotates to its usual orientation. Hissing builds up, and soon enough the melodic beep whistles through the treble-heavy speaker. That's your cue. HQ. Oh, wait. Dying. HQ. This is Eli of Deckside 06. Come in, HQ. We've got something to report. Over. This is a... Oh no, I need another voice.
This is HQ. This is HQ. We read you loud and clear. What's the status? Over.
We've found something.
Copy that. Site 06, please describe the finding.
We found some sort of artifact, very responsive to stimuli, possibly organic in matter. ... Are you still there?
Does it appear to be sentient?
It seems to react to stimuli in a way which goes beyond simply chemical. ...
Stand by for further instructions. Over now.
Copy that. Yay! You immediately reported the strange artifact you and Jorge uncovered. Okay. Right. Clarissa Bloodworth, The Church of the Shepherd, age 17. Ah, yes, the church, my favorite place on earth. It is time for a sermon. Gather around, as we will pray to the nether gods of the eldritch universe. Oh, this is not the game like that, okay? Anyway, right. I'm not sure if this is an actual chat. Is he saying this? Of course, it's a lie. Many times my congregation has asked me, what is the greatest teaching of the shepherd, Father? ... Each time I give him the same answer. ... Rebirth, I say, like in Final Fantasy. That which once was old will be young. That which was frail will be strong. That which was dying will live. ... But I tell them it will not be life as they know it. No nights, nor days, no rain or storms. It rhymes like a crime. It rhymes and it is crimes. No streets, nor houses. No vague sermons from this priest. A dance eternal, so that we, like he did, may walk through green hills, fly through blue sky, and dive in deep sea, and getting eaten by the sea creatures. I wonder what you would have to say if you were here. Clarence Bloodworth was a steadfast pillar of the city. All who knew him would say so. A man most reliable, unwavering, he offered advice, and tirelessly he saw the work that needed doing. More than anything, you were caring. It takes a certain kind to grow so influential and so respected, while remaining as modest as he did. He knew, my herd, that the blood of the shepherd came first. So the blood of the shepherd came first, and then the shepherd came, aka he came out of the blood, therefore he is from Hellraiser? Strange. Family came first, not the apes. Damn the apes. A strong man is he who knows his place in the herd, and none were stronger than Clarence. I'll do you proud, I promise. Today, Clarence Bloodworth, in the presence of your loved ones, we shall burn your remains. Today, we set you free. May the flame of the shepherd release you. Close your eyes, that you may tread on green hills. Such as is the path of flame, shiny and chrome. I love religion. I would say I would miss you, but I already do. Soar in the blue sky. But just in the case you don't know. And dive in a deep and boundless sea. I'll miss you. Now, a moment to bask in the light of the flame. ... Why are you saying that, child? What do you mean? ... I don't know. We thank you, shepherd, and we thank you, O great apes. What? Who in his absence spread his word and will. Our faith is our flame, our light and our warmth. Thank you. What? And we thank you, O great apes, who in his absence spread his word and will. What is this? Planet of the Apes? The end. I want to go back to Egypt, Mom. At least that's not scary. 2 loons. 2 loons per candle, of course. Wouldn't be a church if they weren't making profit. Wow, she's realistic. I like her. But he offered them light, a path eternal, and a great beyond. Come, spoke the shepherd, is all I shall bequeath you, and my one I ask that you, and my one ask is that you follow. Stop thinking, just follow, like in politics. And they beheld from within, he summoned a great flame, a heart ablaze with righteous wisdom and fury, and they knew, and they yielded to him. Look at this ape, he has fire. Follow him. Okay. I don't recognize any of these people. I wonder if even Grandpa would have. Yeah, funerals. Strange people show up at funerals sometimes. Da, 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 da. Oh, can't go further than this. Furthermore, I believe we are owed. Oh, hello, Miss Bloodworth. Our condolences. Now, if you would excuse us. You're blocking my path. Could you please move? One thing at a time. Don't rush us, child. Rush you? I'm asking you to step aside for a moment, please. Shush! Children these days, I swear. In a church of all places, I should show everybody and be a good example and beat you, unconscious, like good parents do, and not do anymore. Yes, you have no manners as a child. Don't do that, by the way, that's a joke. A bad joke, but a joke. It's getting better and better. And the apes he saw, and in the apes he saw wisdom, their knowledge, and their piety, and so he anointed them with will and command as his foremost followers, for all others to bow to. So humans. Oh look, it's Scar. Yeah, it's Scar. Hi Scar, how are you doing? The altar is lined on all sides by flowers, gifts and letters of condolence. At the center, rising above everything else, lies the white-clad body of Clarence Bloodworth, your grandfather. His eyes are warm and gentle, even in the now discolored picture. Almost instinctively, with concern, you search for the crowd for signs of your father. He's not here. Step closer to the altar. A maelstrom of emotion swells up as you approach the altar. Seeing his body up close is difficult in many ways. I tried to get some fresh air, but I can't even get out. Any tricks, Grandpa? As you glance towards the crowds, your eye lands on a collection box by the side of the altar, untouched, as if people are avoiding it. I wonder how the priests feel about that. You turn towards the other side of the altar. Father Joseph returns your gaze with a nod, compassion, reassurance, and perhaps a slight hope for a generous donation. Here, take my money, you bastard. They're all here hoping to gain something. Let's see how eager they are to give. It would be a fool's errand to try to convince these people to do anything on your behalf. Father Joseph, though, they might listen to him. His face remains still and peaceful, but you get the feelings that your grandfather would approve of your little game. Okay. Ah, Clarissa, my child. My condolences on your loss. Your grandfather was a good man. Do you think you could do something about this crowd? They're blocking the way out. All in due time, my child. People need time to mourn. Besides, the church needs their support, and we should let them give them alms to the collection box before they go. The collection box, huh? Well... Always remember, be friendly. With friendliness, you can reach a lot of people. Hey, you dumb motherfuckers, would you go over there and put some money in that box so I can finally leave? I need some fresh air. What's wrong with you? And Carlo, where is he? I was hoping to speak to him before I leave about a loan. You're blocking my path, would you please move? One thing at a time, don't rush, child. Of course. Sorry, of course. I'll just slide right past you, just like that. Don't push or shove. Don't push and shove, child. We're discussing important things, like how to evade taxes. Now, where was I? Oh yes. In regards to the properties in the tops, we'll have to... Please, just move aside. I'm trying to get past you. Shush, children these days, I swear. In a church of all places. I wish I had my fucking pitchfork. The game is holding me back. This is not acceptable. Wait, what was that? Oh, scripture, okay. What is this? The collection box. That's new. Not a single loon. Wonder what Father Joseph would say about this. Father Joseph, where are you? It's time to be nice. Blah blah blah. Something we read about before. I tried to get some fresh air, but I can't even get out. Any tricks, Grandpa? I had this conversation before. It's like a déjà vu. I understand. I'll drop a few loons in there on your behalf, Grandpa. You search the pockets to find a few coins. Something tells you they would hit the bottom of the collection box without as much as a clink. Empty, almost certainly. I'm sure these people would be hurrying to leave if asked for donations. It would be a fool's errand to convince these people to do anything on your behalf. Father Joseph, though, they might be a little bit more wary of his ire. His face remains still and peaceful, but you get the feeling that your grandfather would approve of your little game. I'm confused. You are Father Joseph. Hello again, child. How I can help you? What ails your young heart? Have you seen this collection box, Father? It's empty. Empty. Think about it, Father. No money for you. What's that, my child? It's empty? Empty? How I'm supposed to pay my massage and my onsen adventures next week? On this day? With all these visitors? That won't do. It seems very disrespectful, doesn't it? Yes, indeed, child. Indeed. You stay right here. I'm going to manifest the wrath of the shepherd for a moment. Lousy cheapskate. He will pay for my new sports car. Meanwhile, on the racetrack next week, Father Joseph. Yes, my child. What is it? Are people more generous now, Father? As it happens, no, not exactly. It seems like whatever alms people brought have been given to the bloodworths. Regardless, I'm sure your family would be more than happy to offer the Ministry of Silly Walking, a sizable donation for today's service. I'll kick your balls. What? I like this answer, sir. I'm sure the honor comes with putting such a great figure to rest is more than enough for you and the ministry. Damn! Burned! But we go with this. Certainly. I'll speak to my father about it. Splendid! I'm sure, well, given the circumstances, one would think Carlo might set aside whatever grievances he has with the church out of respect to the late Clarence. Grievances? We've had our share of differences, yes. Even lately when it came to planning this funeral, but I digress. If you could speak to him, I'm sure he would see things our way. I'll do my best. And foresaw her coming a visage of darkness and deception, and the reckoning of all good men, and shared that vision as a warning to all those who walk his path. Also, remember, all good men, not the women, just men. I saw that, you know. Saw what? You, sneaking around the altar checking the collection box. Very clever. Just a misdirection, nothing fancy. And what if someone had caught wind of what you were doing? I would have improvised. If you say so. Next time, you just come to find me and I'll sort it out for you, alright? I would have done, but there were a group of people blocking me, rudely, not from a distance, and calling me a slut. That's a lie, but it sounds good. Is this your way of saying you want to spend more time with me?
Hey.
Could be. Your father is going to be a busy man, and someone's got to look after you. I don't need a babysitter. I don't doubt it. Just worry. What about you? How are you dealing with all of this? I don't know if I'm dealing with all this change. Not just yet, anyway. You should take some time for yourself. If only it were as easy as you make it sound. No, Clarissa. Myself and the family are synonymous. What the family does, I do. That's how it's always been. Tradition, Clarissa. You never changed tradition. It's why families are still fucking stick up the ass dumb idiots, and that's how it works, right? Good old terms. 50 years ago, we still taught children the right way to deal with anything. No feelings, just pain. Don't do that, but sadly it's the truth. Everything was better back in the days. Yes, everything was better back in the days. So what's going to happen now? Now, well, your father is going to be in charge, which means a whole new set of palms to grease and a score of opportunists that will need to be pacified. I see. If there's space to be filled, some will be happy to hide in the corners. That's right. If nothing else, that much is predictable. Is that how it's going to be from now on? Grandpa's gone and life just turns into watching our backs? It's not so bad, Clarissa. It's far from an easy life, but then again, what easy life is worth living? Easy is as easy does. I'm sure I could combine the two. I'm sure you will. For now, let's go. There's still tradition to attend to. Tradition, Clarissa! And we will have a fine meal together, Clarissa. You are invited to dinner with me, Clarissa. I suppose so. Come on, I'll get the car ready. Take your time and meet me outside. I'll drive you to the reception. Thank you. I hate how ridiculous I look in this thing. Can't wait to get it off. Agreed. Well, now she looks like an actual person. Hooray! Actual person. Bing. Bing. Nice leaf effect. Dramatic scene. That's one ugly church. Come on, that is not a good looking church. That's disgusting. Carlo. Crew. I don't think I've seen any of these guys before. They're certainly not dressed for a funeral. So who cares if they don't want us pushing on their streets? The money we can pull in Gaston is worth more than all the favors the old man was able to eke out of Thaddeus and the rest of his rich friends. ... The old man wanted to be loved by those manor-borns so bad he was willing to leave the money on the table. And let me tell you boys, the cash is stacked. ...
What?
From now on, no territories off limit. Territories off limits. You tell the other earners that we... Clarissa, what did I tell you about sneaking up on me like that? You abandoned me at the funeral. Striking while the iron is hot? Don't be cute, Clarissa. I don't have time for this. Go pester your uncle if I have to. Fine. I'm not gonna convince my father to pay money to them. Like, nope. If you want something, talk to him yourself. She's a beauty. We need a voice. She's a beauty, isn't she? Want me to roll down the windows for you? Uncle, what's my father up to? He's, managing a few, some new people for a new venture. Don't bother him right now, okay? He's emotional. What I'm supposed to do then? Now, reception, I suppose. Food and a glass of wine. You're old enough to drink, aren't you? Come on, I'll drive you there. Yeah, let's go now. Alright, get in. I'll roll down the windows for you. All the way down? You spoil me. Yes. Okay, interesting. Oh, that was still Clarissa, okay. I get it. Howard Lothar, second year, university dorms. Yeah, so 2 years passed.
Huh?
Is this the same dorm room? They improved it up by a lot. Whoa, 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 you're telling me you've never heard of the Cuddle Boys? The Cuddle Boys. No, but they sound pretty rad.
Oh man.
Fuck yeah, they do. This is the Cuddle Boy Dorm, with the immediate effect. A bastion of Cuddle Boy Dorm. The Cuddle House. Wow. I hope he gave up his bed above and cuddles with me instead. I'm so down for that.
Hey.
But listen, man, I've got a bunch of other stuff too. Not trying to lock you into a niche or anything. You're good, man. Let's see what else you got. Albums? Shit. What do you feel like? Something new, I guess. Any cool experimental stuff? Like weird jazz kind of stuff? I don't really vibe with avant-garde stuff, but I've got a smooth Nicky album that's pretty chill. You get me, man? totally in the mood. Based. Sounds good to me. Go on then, put it on. Fuck yeah, I will. Honestly, I expected this character to be not like this, but I don't mind. I don't really mind. It's okay. So the fridge is still dirty and disgusting, but they put some stuff in it. Good to see. It's this poster even. A red light. Oh, I see, because of your... I see a dark room. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Alright.
Go on, dude. Put on the record. Just go with whatever you feel like, man. Where are the records again? On the shelf, under the record player. Gotcha. Yes. Am I supposed to click on something? Because nothing is happening. Oh no. Johnny's rule. Huh? Alright. This is pretty smooth stuff. Smooth, Nikki. Man, what a vibe. Luna Hong. Hold on. Tony Roo slaps. Let's go and be smooth. If I wanted a nice chill mood, then this is a good piece of music for it. Today people call this lofi. It's funny. Okay. Regardless, I wanna listen into the other records. Just curious. Nice. Nice voice. I'm afraid of DMCA. You never know. The music is okay, his voice isn't. But we decided on Smooth Nikki. So Smooth Nikki it is. Slipping all over the place. Nice call, Howie. Perfect chilling music. Hi there, Bitsoon. How are you doing? Just something to vibe while we talk about stuff. Stellar, my dude. This is what life should be, you know? Hanging with your best friend, drinking beer, listening to music. And when we get out of here, we can take it to the next level. Stellar, dude. Bro. Let's get this smooth vibe going. I'm well, if not a bit sleepy. You? I'm awake. I slept fine. Could have been better. But in general, I'm doing okay. Quick, quick, get yourself a green tea. When we get out of here?
Hey!
Yeah, man. When all this is over, university, I mean. When we leave, when the real life begins. And we get depressed over it because we know all the responsibilities of an adult is crushing down on us. And we had all the hopes and the ambition to become something and getting crushed by the industry. Fuck, that was too realistic, man. And we move into a huge apartment and make it our lair, right? We're gonna make out, we're gonna cuddle, pretend to be the best bros ever, right? Shit. I don't want to think about that yet. Just let me enjoy my life now, Larry. Yeah? I don't know, dude. I find myself dreaming of what can be, what will be. Purpose, being. You, me, a huge fucking record player in a loft apartment in Yale Town. I'm listening. We just figured things out from there, you know? We could set up a corner to be a photo studio or something. Get some art, make some art. Intermingle our bodies for good vibes. Photo studio for me, sure. What about you? I'll figure it out. I just want somewhere worth being. What? I just want somewhere worth being, you know? Home, I guess. As long as we're both there, it will be. Yeah. That sounds about right. And shit, if we can get that going for us, we might finally get you laid, you loser. But you don't remember when we did it like last night when you were too drunk, right? What? As if you are better, loser. I don't care about that stuff, remember? No, you do, though. You go through crushes faster than you do rolls of film. But you still think you can do better? Hey man, just because I don't go out seeking romance doesn't mean I don't understand it. It's just not for me. It's just who I am, dude. So, you think you could teach me?
Huh?
To flirt? Nah. You need actual experience. Some spontaneity and some attraction. Getting out there, you know? To do what? Reconnaissance? Look, here's an idea. I propose a bet. Oh, here we go. Let me guess. You want to bet on how awful I am at flirting. Bingo! Called it. What are the terms?
Yeah?
You head out into the hallway, find someone you like, and flirt. That's all. You do good, you win. You do poorly, you lose. Deal? What do I win? Well, the main purpose is practice and bragging rights. I'll let you have that. And what do I stand to lose? Besides your temporary dignity, you'll have to suffer through a series of escalating "I told you so" for the next week and a half. Sounds good? Alright, sure, let's do it.
Whoa!
Sweet! Alright, man. No time to lose. I don't stress out too much. We'll see. Great. It's now a dating sim. So, Larry, long time no see. Nice shoes, really. And that sweater is pronouncing your eyes. Better? Okay, better. Yo, Larry, we have been roommates, like heart to heart. I know you don't like romance, so wanna go and do some actual workouts? Okay. Anyway. Ooh la la. What is this? Couldn't ask for better dorm neighbors than Freya, and Liv. Understandable. No. You know, that I've actually got it in my hands, it feels a lot different than I thought it would be. Oh yeah? In what way? Just feels, I don't know, worth it, even if I'm the only one who will ever read it. Well, your professor clearly read it. You literally couldn't have scored any higher. I'm proud of you. I could have done this without your help. So just try text and came in with your graphic design skills and spiced it up. I mean, I don't doubt help to come to think of it. I probably wanted to seal the deal. Maybe it's a success after all. Huh, I'm truly amazing. I love you. Man, the emotions. Amazing. I've heard Niles keeps his room squeaky clean. That's probably why he doesn't let me in there. Interesting. Felix said he would stay in with his family over the weekend. Him and the majority of the dorm, I guess. Okay, looks actually like the reporter, but I guess it isn't. I'm not gonna flirt with Wisconsin. Like hell no. Howard. You can just say hi, Niels. Or hello, anything. Probably yes. So, have you been listening in on the music we've been playing? I heard you guys switched albums, artists even. And you have thoughts on it, don't you? Smooth Nicky? Really? I didn't take you for that sort. I suppose it's a decent background music. I agree to disagree.
Okay.
Yep. We've never talked much. What's your deal, Niles? My deal? Staying true and making real art. You don't strike me as a painter or sculptor, though. You do design, right? Graphic design. Sharp observation, Howard. Do you like it? Define like. You enjoy doing it. Sure. What's enjoyable about it? Design is inherently primal. It's a natural language that speaks directly to instinct. It's bypassing verbal tradition and going into the realm of deepest signals and symbols. So you enjoy the psychological aspect? Yes. It's like sanding something down to its core. Its purest essence, without notions. You have to understand people to reach that point. So clarity through understanding. Yes, you have to study it to see it. Literally everything you see has a design to it. Everything has a bias and a purpose. There's no neutrality. Nothing is vanilla. Oh, I like vanilla. So your work is always going to be an expression of you? Yes, always. Alright, sure, I get it. Yep. What do you make of the university? Underfunded, overcrowded. We're a cultural talking point and a ticked box on an informational pamphlet used to impress people. That's what I think. Same, but that doesn't diminish the work we do. Of course not. If anything, it makes us more aware of the impact we have as individuals on the gravity of our personal expression. Jesus, this guy. Well, my avatar is upside down because this is basically the best place to place my avatar. I'm out of the way. As you can see, most of the text is on the right side, so I would just block it. And in the lower left corner I would kind of block the game, and here I'm out of the way. That's why. And what is that impact exactly? I know it's strange, but I usually do this because I try to make you see the game, not me. I still exist, so you have something to look at as the representation of the streamer, but the focus is the game, so that's why. Us freeing ourselves in any and all ways, starting with the individual and spreading to the collective. Nowhere is that clearer than leaving this institution behind. You sound bitter. Not at all. It's realistic. I'm not going to kid myself about what this place is. Any denial of reality of the situation is just a step back for me and anyone else as artists. You're right. We can't pretend this place is something it's not. That's the first step. There's no fixing a corrupted institution. We have to build a new one with sustainable values. Fuck yeah, man. Fight the system. Yep. This guy is the most anti-punk guy who is so much punk. He's like, I'm the artistic, expressionist, noble person on the outside, but inside I'm a freaking punk. I like your outfit. Thanks. Makes you look like you know what you're doing.
Oh.
Are you trying to flatter me, Howard? Bet I can do more than flatter.
Ah.
Doubtful. I'm not an easy flirt, but your confidence is admirable. However, misplaced. I'll misplace your butt. Oh, I love it. I'm not an easy flirt, but your confidence is admirable, however misplaced. I'll misplace your butt.
Hmm.
Sure then, let's see what you've got. So why do you think it would be a challenge to flirt with you?
Yeah.
I know how to read people, which means I can separate true interest from meaningless flattery. Common manipulation won't work on me. And I think that's something you tell yourself to avoid getting hurt. Do you now? Elaborate on that. Thank you, Recruit 54, for following. That is very generous of you. Thank you so much. Do you now? Elaborate on that. No. I think you're used to convincing yourself of certain things because you want definite answers and solutions. I think you're a junkie for objectivity. There are a lot of ways I could reply to that, Howard, but all of them would involve some amount of respect. Well played. Told you I was up for it. I'm only really interested in people who can hold their own in a conversation. I don't want to be caught in an echo chamber. Oof, big same. Wow. In other words, you prefer to have the sole correct opinion in whatever room you're in. This is cynicism. This cynicism is unlike you. Why so aggressive? Because it would do you good to have to explain yourself once in a while.
Uh-huh.
And here I was thinking I always explain myself to a fault. But sure, then, I'll make an exception for you. I'll hold you to that in more ways than one.
Hmm.
Tell me, what's your follow-up? How do you plan move things forward post-flirt? Those answers. I'm uncertain what to pick here. How about dinner? Dinner? You're really going by the book, aren't you? Dare I ask where exactly? Can I go back? Shit, can't go back. Dinner. You're really going by the book, aren't you? Did I ask where exactly? There's a fancy place down in Gaston. You need to dress up though. I'll stop you right there, Howard. I don't really see the romantic aspect of two people watching each other shove food down their throats, regardless how dressed up they are. I'll pass. Wow, you really have a way with words, don't you? Yep. It wasn't a compliment for the record. Both impressed and interested. Damn, this guy is like a puzzle. I like it. Anyway, I have to go, Howard. I admit though, not half bad. Could use some work, but I've seen much worse. Much worse. Maybe I'll give it another shot someday.
Yeah.
I'll be ready for it, with raised expectations. Wink and leave. I tried. Why? Can I stop here? I really don't want to talk with those people.
Yo!
And he's back. So, how did it go? Did you find anyone? Well, me and Niles had a chat. Niles, huh? What's up with that guy? I think he's very smart. And what do you think? I think he is. Wow. What is this? I think he is. I don't think he is. I think think he thinks he is. I don't think. I think he thinks he is. What the heck? I don't think. I think he thinks he. What? I think he is. What about flirting? How did that go? I don't think he expected me to be as smooth as I was. Wait, really? Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are, man. Somehow I doubt that, but sure. Still not sure how you managed it, but I guess you did. Well played, my dude. I stand corrected. I'll admit, it wasn't easy. No shit, man. If you could handle Niles, I feel like you're nigh unstoppable. You're saying you were wrong? I'm saying either way, I guess you don't need my sagely advice after all. Not right now, anyway. That's fine. Your loss, loser. No, actually, your loss, loser. Hey man, if nothing else, that was pretty funny. Thanks for going along with it. Let me ask you this. Were you expecting it to go as well as it did? The flirting stuff? Just messing with you mostly. I also, well, I want to be okay, dude. I want you to be okay, dude. I want to do the things you want to do, you know? Yeah, man, you know? I'm just here. I just want you to feel good, man. Yeah, man. So, you're my friend regardless of my opinion? Exactly fucking right. Sorry, dude. You don't get a say in it. You're getting sappy. I mean, I've had a bunch of beers. Like, I've had 3 by now. But that doesn't mean I don't mean it. Thank you for being here, recruit. For dropping in. Thank you for the following. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Bye bye. Oh yes, I'm going to shit talk this boy. 3 beers? Holy shit, dude. You're a machine. You've almost had 3 too, Howie. We're beer bros now. Beer bros. And you think you can outdrink me? Watch me, losers. You couldn't stop me if you tried. What do we do now? Well, we're out of stuff to drink, man. Only one thing left to do. Jump out of the window. Of course. Wait, no, don't do that. Passing out. Fuck yeah. Going to sleep. Fuck yeah. Kissing cute boys. Fuck yeah. I love the humor of this game. It's so good. Kissing cute girls. Fuck yeah. Getting more beer. Fuck yeah. Kissing beer bottles, passing out in my bed while dreaming about cute boys and girls. Fuck yeah. Where's this option? I'm going with this because I can. Kissing cute boys. Fuck yeah.
Uh-huh.
No. Getting more beer. Oh. Getting more beer. Fuck yeah.
Huh?
That's right. Come on, dude. There's a guy I want to meet on the way. Sells cigs for cheap. And has a bunch of other stuff too. What is the bunch of other stuff? Plushies? A guy on campus? Yeah, man. I think he used to be a student. You coming or what? So what exactly he sell? What does he sell exactly?
Huh?
Cigs, man, and other stuff for smoking. By which you mean drugs, right? Yeah, but you know, soft drugs, chill drugs, grass, no hard shit. Look, I'm still more okay with people smoking grass than doing hard drugs. Okay? That's still the better choice. Okay, let's go. And you held your own, charming your way all the way through the conversation. How is this a 3-hour game? No fucking way. This is a 3-hour game. Renee Wilson. May 15, 2-3. Food's on the table. Counter's still a mess. Where's my mouse? Dude, where's my mouse? There we go. Counter's still a mess. I can't just leave it like this. Lucas is impatiently fiddling with the cutlery. He just got home from work, and now he's waiting for you to join him. You're cleaning up after dinner, you got that? Sure. Come on, Renee. Let's eat. I'm starving. Just a second. I'll be there. Great, now I have to do the dishes in-game. That's my favorite thing to do. How is this not... What? Huh? This is not how you do dishes. This is not how you do dishes. Huh? Where is she putting those? If there's no space left. What else is there? Oh, is this trash? What else? Oh. Okay. Fine. This is not how dishes work, but okay. Wait, is this even clean? Go in there. There, done.
Oh, hey.
Hey, hon. Hey, hon. You all done? Come on, let's have dinner. It's okay, Lucas. Start without me. I'll join when I'm done. No. Yeah, let's eat.
Hey.
Great. Great. It looks delicious, babe. Don't know why you keep putting your own cooking down. I think you're a great chef. You get a lot of practice. And now you're going to start cooking. Me? When there's no more need for a policeman in the city. Or whenever we're looking to get food poisoning. Whichever comes first. I'm serious. I'm serious. It's not as if I particularly enjoy cooking either, Lucas.
Yeah.
Come on, Renee. I would burn the house down even if I tried boiling water for tea. I know you're tired after work, Lucas, but maybe you could start cooking on the weekends? How about I just take you out instead? I promise you, it would make for a better experience than whatever I try to cook up. No dice, tough guy. You better get cooking. You will never get better if you never practice. Like with anything.
Ugh.
Okay. I'll do my utmost, alright? Good. I'll hold you to it. I'm sure of it. Now, if you're done with your inquisition, don't you tell me about your day. It's been a slow day, not much progress. I thought it was cleared up by now. What's holding you up? Well, I looked into some similar cases. You did? And what did you find? Fires like these usually occur in the West End and the village. The buildings are older, aren't they? A little rougher around the edges. Seems reasonable that they would be more of a fire hazard. Then why aren't there more fire stations in those areas? Probably money issues. I don't know. 1 or 2 per district should be fine. The way everything's covered. Lucas, it's clearly not covered. That's the point. Well, what do you suppose? What do you propose they change? They can't exactly predict where the fires will start, will they? No, but resources could go where resources are needed. I'm sure the apes are aware of it. It's not like they're letting people die on purpose. But they sure don't seem to mind, do they? So what? The apes hate the apes hate half the population? Is that what you're saying? They just want them dead? It's not hate, Lucas. It's indifference. Indifference? To the people of the city? You don't really believe that, do you? Based on what I'm seeing, I can't help to believe that. When have you ever been treated differently for being a certain kind, Rennie? Rennie. Never. Neither have I. It doesn't happen. Not to us, Lucas, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Rennie, please. It's just... I'm sorry. I know this is important to you. I know I'm tense. I know the article means a lot. I just had a very long day. Can we not talk about it now? No. Alright, how about I talk and you listen? Alright, fine, sure, let's hear it. Did you find something out? A new witness? A new clue? What has changed? Nothing has changed, Lucas. The answer has always been there. So what? I'm just not seeing it? Is that it? It worries me that you don't, Lucas. I can have a different opinion on it, Rennie. I'm allowed to have that. And what is that opinion then? And now he has to talk. I'll be honest, Rennie, I really don't see it. I didn't even really believe you did back when you first brought it up. It all seemed like a series of coincidences and guesswork, and I'm not sure anything has changed other than your growing obsession to make it this a thing. You've certainly become more defensive about it. I guess my patience is wearing thin. It's not on you, it's just, you know how I get. Yes, but this isn't about you. You don't know what it's like, Rennie. You're looking at it from the outside. And you're from the inside. Listen, you've had a long day. I've had a long day. We're tense, we're worked up. Let's just get some rest, okay? I'll clear the table. Love you. Sure. Love you too.
Tense emotions. Ngah.
Neat and tidy for once. wish I could settle into your bubbly embrace right now. Maybe later. Bubbly embrace. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Okay. Right. Whoop. Whoop. Just avoiding some audio issues. Press Q. Eli Abbas, The Dig Side, August 21st. First. August 21st, still alive. Still alive. Ha, 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 ha. Still alive. Okay. Might have to stop riding in here on a daily basis. Artifact aside, I'm starting to feel safer out here than I do back home. So what? That entire setting we see of normal life is basically inside of a wall? Beginning to think that the stories we've been told about the world outside of the wall have been overblown. Maybe the threats have faded over the decades, or maybe they've been exaggerated out of an abundance of caution. Either way, I'm not afraid anymore. Or to be afraid of what I realize is an obvious lie. We have it hammered into our brains from such an early age that no one could last more than a few days out here. HQ clearly has the information to refute that narrative. But instead, they amplify it. It's been a busy week. Lots of equipment to set up to prepare for testing. Everything seems to be running fine, but it's doing a number on our power grid. If we hadn't cleaned off the solar panels the other day, we would have been in trouble. I don't even want to imagine having to do that last night. After all the unpacking and setup. As it stands though, we're good to go. I'm looking forward to get some work done, in all honesty. Jorge says HQ rarely entrusts this kind of top-shelf equipment to guys at our pay grade. You have to wonder why. At least we can trust the information the equipment gives us, unlike HQ. They weren't exactly chatterboxes to begin with, but their tone feels much colder now. All we get are the barest of instructions, devoid of any emotion or empathy. Almost as if they are keeping us at arm's length. My first week as a lab tech in Science City, I thought it would be fun to give names to our test subjects. Knowing how things would turn out, most of the names were people with whom I had an axe to grind. criminals, politicians, landlords, easy talk. Once the experiments began and the side effects started kicking in, I realized what a mistake that was. Seeing these creatures as anything more than a statistic really began to take a toll. It makes you work harder, more emotional. Sure. I've relied on classification numbers ever since. HQ knows our names and a whole lot more, but Digside 06 is as personal as they will ever get with us. Especially lately, it's hard not to wonder why. Bureaucratic bullshit probably. Doubt they will put more thought into it beyond that. HQ still refuses to tell me how to proceed. It's been almost a week and await further instructions is all they'll give us. We've decided to push forward with or without their blessing. I convinced Jorge of that. Jorge cares about the procedure for the work itself, not out of fealty. That's why he's been in this job for decades, and also why he hasn't moved past it. He's too focused on details and misses the bigger picture. They're not telling how long the artifact will maintain its integrity after being exposed to the elements. Jorge was fairly willing to accept it once I pointed that out. He knows that if anything happens, they'll blame us for freeing the artifact. So why not learn as much as we can in the meantime? Frankly, I've grown frustrated with HQ lately. I've had my frustrations and my concerns, but the past few days have proven that HQ are clueless regarding both our situation and how they should manage it. They won't like our approach, whatever it is. But Jorge is determined that we move forward. That look in his eyes as he talks about the artifact, like a man possessed. I'm no better than to interfere with that sense of purpose. I'm worried about him. Is it just the heat, the isolation, something in the artifact itself? And what does it say that I'm content to let a man like this lead me?